Welcome back to Views with Hughes or Jennifer News. This is Jerome Hughes, and if you haven't done so already, go ahead, subscribe to the channel, and click the bell notification so that way you'll be notified of future uploads and updates. So now we got some more rumors and leaks coming in from Sparrow to via camera pass shot. Okay, so looks to me like there's been a lot of things that's been turned up, and it seems like there might have been confirmation about what was reported before with the story group or those who were loyal to Kathleen Kennedy, who crossed out big X's on each photo or picture of Luke Skywalker, where they had to write a significant story memo about the importance of Luke Skywalker as well as his history. Okay, so it says here that the reign of terror imposed by the five horsemen has become unbearable for the most socially aware employees, leading to a wave of resignations at Lucasfilm, where approximately about 40 individuals have already quit, mainly those with strong ideologies who resent the mistreatment inflicted by the Nazgul. Well, there's no official confirmation about the story group members leaving, and that they're facing their own challenges and might find it difficult to leave the situation entirely. Also, Lucasfilm employees are facing the consequences of the Horsemen's discoveries regarding financial misconduct. As was shared before, Sparrow and I also made this known to a lot of you out there, where there might have been some misdealings or bad dealings with the finances, as far as with the finances under Kathleen Kennedy, with herself, or those who were working for her. Okay. And with that being said, the employees were also given a choice. This was also shared by Overlord DVD, Dick Van Dooncock, where they were given a choice: either get fired on the spot with civil and criminal charges pressed against them, or cooperate and provide evidence against higher ups. Now, in this particular situation, implies that it's the implicated story group members can't simply quit to avoid legal action. They may have to to expose their superiors. So in other words, they can't really quit, because if they do quit, then that's when they are also facing these particular consequences of facing criminal charges or civil charges, as well as not get the benefits or the severance packages that they so desired. Okay, so they may have to actually start exposing their superiors and everything, and that requires staying. And Sparrow also revealed that people are turning on each other left and right and cooperating with the Horsemen, leading to intense and dramatic confrontations that's reminiscent of, from some basic crazy situations in film and television. Now, the Horsemen also accumulated massive files of evidence against employees for their wrongdoing. So, in other words, they've already dug up all the dirt that's on them when they're in the investigation. So, they didn't only dig up things on Kathleen Kennedy, but they possibly may have some things on them as well. Those files are still going to this day as they're on, progress with their investigation. They have something that's called the dead file, which is compiled by the Nazgul, which is supposed to be remarkably substantial, equivalent to 500 megabytes or more, which is filled with like a lot of gathered data with accounting information. And then there's also the extent of scrutiny and a lot of intimidation that was employed as like into a tactic used by some big dictatorship. And then there's also the humiliation of Kennedy loyalists, which are still basically both extreme and at times humorous. Sparrow also provided one example where one employee is tasked with searching for a specific costume in a vast warehouse, like similar to finding a needle in a haystack. Other people are forced to physically deliver reports to each person's office instead of using email. Suggestions, which is subjecting them to some sort of relentless treatment. And finally, despite their efforts, the Horsemen are still unable to identify Sparrow. No matter how much heat that's being turned up, they're still failing to be able to identify Sparrow. Okay, and then there's like many others who are the followers of the Horsemen They are being increasingly anxious and fixated on stopping these leaks, as the Nazgul is pressuring them to find the source of the information. Now, this is coming at a pretty interesting time when Lucasfilm also is going through a number of things where Kathleen Kennedy lost power, the Five Horsemen, they're giving the power to greenlight certain things, and they're putting on put a halt to a lot of new releases. And then there was also the one rumor where the Lando series was going to come into fruition. There's a few problems with that. We got the writer strike going on, and as well as the actor strike, so that's the hindrance enough. And then you also have the fact that the Horsemen here, they're not revealing any more, Star Wars film or ideas. So this movie is just as real as the Rey movie, But other than that, these are some pretty interesting rumors and leaks right here. So let me know your thoughts about this in the comments below. Also, be sure to let me know what went wrong in the video. And if you have any additional thoughts that's related to this particular topic, go ahead and share your thoughts with me in the comments below. If you enjoy what I shared in this video, go ahead and share it far wide across social media. And if you enjoy what I put out there, as far as context concerned, go ahead and subscribe to the channel and click the bell notification so that way you'll be notified of future uploads and updates. Until then, peace.